what sport can actually do. A lot of strength there from the Egyptians as they qualify for the final of the Africa Cup of Nations taking place in Cameroon, celebrating the Egyptians there. Really happy, really very happy on the streets of Egypt everywhere, celebrating the fact that they have made it through the final of this year edition of AFCON. I am Adeni Ajishafe, welcoming you on the show 360 Sport on Trust TV. It was a battle between Cameroon and Egypt yesterday as they were able to file out. Cameroon showed class. They really showed class in the event. Talking about AFCON now, AFCON semi-final, Egypt defeats Cameroon on penalty shootout. Well, a good one. They just have to appreciate their goalkeeper in the person of Gabaski, who was able to, at least he held two. He was able to try for Egypt in that particular match, and you just have to celebrate the fact that Egypt showed class. Well, Cameroon played very well, but well, the result is always the final outcome, and that's how it went down between Cameroon and Egypt yesterday. Looking at this particular result on the screen there, I have with me in the studio Joel Ajayi. Yesterday was a good one for Egypt.
A very good morning to the country. And then honestly, that is what I used to say anytime I have opportunity to say something like this. You can see the video you just play now. You see the joys of victory. You see the unity that the football bring together. At that particular point, you don't talk about ethnicity. You don't talk about the race. You don't talk about the region that you are from. You are talking about the victory that football itself is given to that particular country. And then, to be sincere with you, I really expected it because of what has happened before yesterday match. I think it's a very good one for the Pharaohs of Egypt. They started slowly, and then that is how you know the champion. Those people that are ready. When we beat them the first game, it was like the whole world will collapse against Egypt. But they pick themselves. They are able to get it very right. They pick game after the game, and today, by Sunday, you see them in final. Maybe they will extend the record of AFCON because they are the one that are holding this cup for a good 7 times. So if victory or luck sign on them on Sunday, they will be the 8th. It means Nigeria will be struggling for another 10 years to even beat the record because we won it 3 times. If they win it 8 times, it means we wait for another 10 years because AFCON come every 2 years. And then, be it as it may, we cannot win the whole 5 tournament consecutively. So maybe it's something that will be working for in the next 20 years to break. It's a very good one for Egypt
to have qualified for that final. And now they are pursuing after 8th cup. While Cameroon they were trying to see if they can get the 6th one, but now they have to settle for the 3rd place.
Honestly, two of the team, they played very well yesterday because they played very tactical game. You see that there was most of the players, they are conscious of the fact that I want to be in the final. That is why you did not see much action because you have to be careful for you to be at that final. But at the end of the day, I think Egyptian was able to, through the help of their goalkeeper, it was something else. And then that's what I used to say. Everybody should learn from what happened. You know, the whole countries are watching you. You have the 12th man, which is fans of your country that are gathered in the stadium cheering you. It was something that is not good for them. I listened to commentator yesterday. It was tears upon tears upon tears for the players on the field of play. Even the fans, they were unable to play their trumpet, and celebration was just stopped. Though they still have something to play with because 3rd place is still there for them to contest.
Well, they will be competing for 3rd place. Talking about Cameroon, well, so painful. The Cameroonian indomitable Lions, they were bundled out via penalty. After the first 90 minutes was played, they went on extra time. Nothing happened until they went on penalty. Gabaski, the Egyptian goalkeeper, has become a hero right now. Did it for Egypt. It was an outstanding performance from the goalkeeper, who was able to at least say kept 2 after those penalty. Well, EJ tried his best. That's football. At times, it's always. I notice most star players always miss penalty.
Not really, not all of them. You know, when you are talking about a competition like this, a game like this, it is a game that's it is only God that help you, because
when it comes to penalty,
yes, it's not those people that are on the stadium
pitch
that are watching you. The whole world are watching you.
So
You are carrying the
tension.
shoulders of the whole world. The tension is there. Even you have it at the back of your mind that, will I be able to score this goal? Because you know that once you score this goal, look at the man that played that Egyptian third penalty. The man, if you look at the face, the guy was a bit jittery. But when that goal came, I told my production people, that would be the end of the whole show. And then the fourth man that played for Cameroon just played by the sides, and then the whole thing went the way of.
And it's always very painful, because people will not remember how you performed better while you were playing.
Yeah.
They will look at you threw the ball away, or the goalkeeper caught it. Then you are the villain. They told you to be a villain. Nobody will celebrate, no matter what you have done on the pitch. That is law of life.
When you are doing good, people celebrate with you. And then once you do something that is not good like this, or that particular act neutralize every good thing you've done. That is what we have in football.
So painful. Well, Egyptians right now are celebrating the fact that they've qualified to pursue the 8th. If they can get the 8th cup, they've gone 7 already, and now they want to go 8. Well, we have likes of Mohamed Salah will be facing Senegal, Sadio Mane. It's battle of Liverpool players. I wonder what will happen concerning Jurgen Klopp. Somebody said, Jurgen Klopp, you know, there was a time he mistakenly, let me use the word, mistakenly berated AFCON. When he says a little tournament, although he later came up, but he never apologized, stylishly. But now someone said, oh, how will he be watching the little competition now? Will he be watching when these 2 players?
Yeah.
Now they are at the final, Mane and Salah.
Honestly, I can't wait to get to that particular day, which is
on Sunday.
On Sunday. For coach, you know, when you are talking about the coaches, they have their own mentality. Everybody have their own mentality. The guy know what he was saying. The reason why he belittled the reason why he belittled AFCON is that he knew that these are my 2 jokers, and then they were going. So he will be using every ways to downgrade the tournament.
But that
because even in his heart, he'll be praying that Egypt, once we beat Egypt in the first match, we'll be praying that Egypt should not escape through
I could imagine his pain after waiting for Egypt to drop. Egypt did not drop. They kept going. Senegal kept going till final. So good 1 month now. So, it's almost losing.
So it's a plus to him. It's a plus to him. But as a coach, you know, they have different ways of when they are not happy, they have different way of expressing themselves. That I think that is his own way of expressing himself. That I am giving out to my two
best players.
Main best player. And then be it as it may, the absence of Mane and Salah affected the team Liverpool a little bit, though they pick up. But they knew that they are going to miss these players. But my joy is that 2 of them are going to face each other. The French before, you now turn to
Senegal versus Egypt will be the final on Sunday. But for Saturday, there will be Cameroon versus Burkina Faso to fight for the 3rd place. Well, let the host country see that they just want to fight and win. Because when I saw the faces of the Cameroonians yesterday, it was they were so unhappy. Well, that's football. You just have to come back next time to play. Maybe they can get their award in Cote d'Ivoire when the next AFCON will be coming up. Looking at AFCON there, we move back to Nigeria. Let's talk about a match that was played in the MPFL. That's between Gombe United. Gombe United defeats MFM by 3 goals to the. They showed their class yesterday in that game by silencing at the Pantami Stadium in Gombe. MFM seems not to be getting their acts together at all. Right now, they are wallowing at the bottom of the table in the MPFL. It's not too good for them at all. You look at MFM this season, what's happening to that team?
I said it last week. When we had issue like this, the team is losing every game on a daily basis. I think there is something wrong somewhere that they need to correct on time if they don't want it to escalate. I was joking with one of my friends. I said it jokingly. I said maybe the fire, we call them mountain of fire.
Okay.
Maybe the fire is going down. No. Maybe someone is not oiling the lamp for the fire to.
Talking about money,
yes,
right?
we are talking about it. Maybe something went wrong somewhere. And then, to be sincere with you, this is not MFM that we know. And then, as it may be, all of their teams, I watched their basketball during the just concluded Mark the Ball tournament. They were not there. This is not MFM teams that we know, because this is the team that other religious organizations are looking at, that, okay, if MFM can do it, we too can do it. But this time around now, I think something wrong somewhere. It might be technical challenge, it might be administrative challenge, it might be players challenge. But I think the management of Mountain of Fire should look inward and see how to salvage this particular issue. If they are not unable to do anything, it will not. I don't think it will go down well with them at the end of this season.
If they don't do well, that's calling for relegation. Gombe United, they won their game against MFM at the Pantami Stadium. The outstanding game remaining for match day 10 in the week that was played midweek. Good one for Gombe United there. Coach Zubar right now and his lads are smiling for the fact that they were able to do well against struggling MFM, who are wallowing at the bottom of the table. Now we're still talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Why one team is celebrating and the other team not happy for the fact that they are not doing well. Another team, a man that has played for Nigeria before, ex-international Dimeji Lawal, has been appointed as the general manager, although acting general manager of Shooting Stars of Ibadan, of Shooting as they call them. Now Dimeji Lawal will be the MF of Affairs after they lost their former general manager Rashid Dewa. May so continue to rest in perfect peace. But for the governor also unveiled 3 players. The likes of Sunday Faleye, who came from Prague in Czech Republic, and other 2 players, they were unveiled alongside the manager for them to at least, let's see how we can up the game of Shooting Stars. And I also love the fact that the news came out that he added to their monthly grant to support that team. So it means Edith Agoye and the entire Shooting Stars don't have any cause to complain now.
I don't think he has anything, because be it as it may, he escaped the 3-match ultimatum given to him when he was not doing well. But since they gave him 3-match ultimatum, it's not as if they are using it to threaten him. They are using it to make him to sit tight, sit up with your game, because you are the pride of the so-called the largest city in Nigeria. So we cannot just be going down the rain and be expecting people to just keep quiet. And then after they lost against the Niger Tornado at MK Abiola Stadium here, we discovered that maybe they got their scoring boots again, and then they played 3 games, 3 wins. And then that of a game against Atlant, it was a serious victory for them, because 1, 2, 3, 4 goals to nothing is one of things that the management will be proud of. It's one of things that the governor himself will be proud of, because I believe governor may be at the stadium watching the player. That's what prompted him to maybe giving them small thing, add small thing to whatever thing they are getting at the end of the month. And then for the Dimeji Lawan, I think he's a very young one. And then I believe that we need both the combinations of both the young and old for you to lead an ancient club like 3SC of Ibadan. So we wish him well, but you need to just bring a lot of innovative into the club. Make sure that you carry everybody along. Make sure that those people that you have to consult to give you a rightful idea, that we make sure that the team is going up instead of them going down. Because after winning 3 matches in a row, it will be out of point for them to be going down. You know, at this point in time, I think it's a very good one for Shooting Stars of Ibadan. And then I wish them the best.
Coupled with the fact that he was the former team manager, and now he has been upgraded to be the acting manager.
That's why I was going. The experience is there. You have been in the system. It's not as if they are bringing you out of the system. You know the terrain. You know the route. Follow it well. But what I am trying to bring out here is that it is not about knowing the route, because it is when you get the power, that is when you know exactly the kind of person, human being are or the woman being is. So you might get that power, that thing might go down to your brain, and then you might not be able to look at those people that you're supposed to carry along for the progress.
Good one there. Shooting Stars of Ibadan appointing Oladimeji Lawal, if you recall, Nigerian football ex-international, very talented player when he was playing for Nigeria. Now the acting general manager of Shooting Stars of Ibadan, they are talking about the Nigerian Professional Football League. From there, we move international as we go to the Club World Cup taking place in Abu Dhabi, in United Arab Emirates, where it was a good one for Al Jazeera. They won 4-1 against AS Piraeus of Tahiti. They showed their class by defeating Piraeus. Well, the Tahiti team, really, they qualify at the expense of Auckland FC. So now they are here. They've been beaten 4-1. Al Jazeera of UAE, they are the host, and now they are doing well, starting from the beginning of the Club World Cup taking place in UAE.
It's a very good one for the host
nation
for this tournament that is going on in Abu Dhabi. But be it as it may, I think when the jungle mature, let me just put it
when the big boys begin to come,
play,
like of Chelsea,
because
right?
I believe Chelsea is going to that tournament. That means, for me, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I know that another trophy is wingling at Chelsea, because look at the calibers of team that are going to play in this tournament. Match them player to player, coaches to coaches, and experience to experience. You cannot compare that of Chelsea with the like of Ajax. Even if you are winning 5-0, 6-0, when you reach the bus stop, I think you will alight from the, you have to alight from the bus.
That's I love that analysis. When you get to the bus stop, where the bigger boys actually board the bus, you have to give way for them. Well, looking at that, coming from Joel Ajayi there, as we go straight to an event happened just on Thursday in Lagos, where a lot of Nigerians are still talking about it. NBA Africa, they really unveiled for the first time floating basketball courts in Lagos. You have to appreciate what we have. They did this in Lagos at the Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge, and it's a big one for Nigerians to have been able to witness the first in Africa that you'll be seeing a floating basketball court. It was a mix-up of culture, arts, and music, entertainment. You can always mix sport, like I used to call it sportainment. You can mix sports and entertainment together. Where you see basketballers, you see Olumide Oyedeji there in the middle, and you see people that organize this event. They are standing on water. This is Lagos. This is not America. This is not Germany. This is Lagos. And it happened at night. People sat, you can see the seats as if you are in a mini stadium. Really, you wouldn't know that you are actually on the sea, on Atlantic Ocean.
Honestly, I was so excited when I saw this kind of innovation in my home country, because this is what we have been clamoring for. Mr. Adeni, be it as it may, you cannot play any sports alone. Sports goes with a whole lot of things. When you are organizing a tournament, you were expecting food vendors to rake in the money. You are expecting water vendor to rake in the money. Musician will rake in. We all saw it. What happened at the MKO Abiola Stadium when Mark the Ball held the tournament at that particular place. Many people that are coming to that place, they are coming because of the business aspect of it. That is why I will use the last strength in me to appeal to all the administrators. Leave whatever issues that you have. Leave the pride, leave the ego. Let us come together. Look at this thing is happening in Lagos. I believe this place will be in somewhere where there is water.
Yes,
and then
it
will facilitate people to come to that place. Let's go to Bayelsa. Do something like this. Go to Port Harcourt. Do something like this. Look at what is happening in Kaduna. Look at go to where there is beach. Just do something like this. You are calling the attentions of the private owner to come to that particular spot. But why, when you are fighting or you are just try as much as possible to bring everybody's reputation down because you are not on the same path, it will not take us to anywhere. And then I will say kudos to the organizers, and then my brother from Ibadan, Olumide Oyedeji, that is fast-tracking this.
Good one there. We're looking at the NBA, Spirit of Africa, Spirit of NBA basketball, just coming to infuse sports, entertainment, music, art together on water, floating basketball court. There are good innovation. We hope that we continue to see much innovation like this come into the world of sport. We've been taking you around the world of sport, and it's been with Joel Ajayi. Thank you for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure to be here all the time.
Good one there. As we always tell you that sport is business and fitness. Just saw it that really is business. Well, I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.